So, our first headline: recent college grads are not ready for work. HR leaders are fed up. I think HR leaders are always fed up, aren't they? This is a really interesting one. I think it comes on from one of the things we were talking about last week in terms of skills. Now, I want to share the survey results because they're quite interesting in this particular article. So they surveyed 800 HR leaders, and apparently, according to this survey, I don't know much about where these HR leaders were or what sectors they were in, but 9 out of 10 companies were actively avoiding hiring recent graduates because they didn't feel they had the skills that they needed to be in the workplace. And so 45% of these HR leaders were opting to hire freelancers instead. 45% also said that they were looking for retired employees. 37% said robots were the answer. And 30% would rather leave a position unfilled than hire a recent graduate. So I mean, there's so much going on here. I think there's a whole question about the education system. Is it the job of the education system to get people ready for work, to give them the skills that they need, which is which is a debate. I think something we were talking about before. Probably more prescient for me is this just about the fact that employers don't want to train people anymore? Is that what this is about? Is it that they don't want to train people anymore? They would just rather hire, someone they perceive to have the right experience every single time. And then the other thing that I think is interesting is this just about a flawed recruitment process? Is it that they are trying to assess people's experience and ability to show that they've done the job in the past? And obviously, if you're a new graduate, you won't be able to do that, rather than looking for, the kind of the longer term, skills that people have, and their attributes, the kind of things that could indicate that they would be a fantastic hire for this organization. And perhaps they just don't have the ability or the willingness to measure that. So, I mean, there's lots of things there, aren't there?